Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. So in this video, I'm going to cover something very easy but very important in creating a game. And that's how to go from one scene to another scene, how to add a link to your game, and how to use the quit button in your game. So are you interested? Let's go! In this scene, we are going to have a panel. Inside that panel, we have three different buttons. First button is the play button, which transitions you to the next scene. The second one is going to be a URL button or a link button or something that you can click on it and then it opens up in your browser. And then the last button is going to be the quit button. This is how you quit the application. For doing that, we are going to first create our buttons. You can skip this part if you already know how to create buttons. Right click on the panel, then UI, then button. The first button is going to be play button. As you've seen before, you can change the transform using this part of the inspector. It can be top, it can be middle, or it can be bottom. I'm going to choose the middle part, and then maybe here the width is going to be 600 and this one is going to be 100. This is going to be our first button. We want to change the text inside that to play, and of course we can change the sprite. We can add anything that we want. I don't have any sprites right here, but you can get the point. I'm going to stay with this one, and then the color I can change to, yeah, white is perfect. And then the text. Inside the play button, we have the text. As you can see, here we have this big blue T sign, which is a little bit bothering. So to delete this one or to turn this one off, simply go to gizmos here, then click on the sign, then it's gone. Easy. Now the text is going to be play. So this button is going to transition you to the next scene. It can be bigger, it can be smaller, different fonts. It's all up to your choice. For the next button, I'm going to duplicate that by Command D on Mac or Control D on Windows. This one is going to be link. And then transform again. Yeah, and then I can change the text to link. Then maybe in another color. And then the last button is going to be quit. Three buttons with different functions. Now it's time to script a little bit. I'm going to add a script called button manager, for example. It can be anything. And then I'm going to give it to the panel. The first button is going to go to the next scene. You can open up the build setting from the file. As you can see, we only have one scene, which is called sample scene, and it's not even saved. This star here shows that it's not saved. So Ctrl S and it's saved now. I can even change my scene name when I save it. See, I can change it to main, and then hit save, and then now we have main as the name of this scene. So I want another scene, so when the player hit the play button, it goes to the next scene. For doing that, I'm going to create another scene, which is Really simple. Just go on File, New Scene. Yeah, 2D, why not? This is the new scene. I'm just going to add something so we can save it. A canvas. And now we can easily save this scene as the game. The only thing that you have to remember is that when you're creating a scene, you have to add it to the build settings. So go to build settings and then add open scene. So as you can see, the sample scene or the main is going to be the 0 one, and then the game is going to be first one. Back to main. Now it's the script time. So panel, and we are going to open up the button manager script that we had. Since we are going to work with the buttons, we do not need start or update. Public void on click game, for example, which is going to get us from the main scene to the game scene. We are going to call scene manager dot load scene, and then here we should write the name of the scene. You see, it generates something for us, game or main. We want to go to the game. That's it. Now let's test it. We go back to the Unity. We go to play button, scroll down, you see unclick, hit this one, and then this is the script. What function? Button manager, unclick game. Now let's check and see if it works or not. Hit play and then play. Voila. Simple as that. Now for the second button, we are going to add a URL. So when the player clicks this one or touches this button, it opens up the browser and goes to that specific link. For doing that, again, we're going to open up our script. This time, another one, public and click, for example, link, whatever. Application dot, we are going to work with the URL, open URL, and here inside that you can copy and paste any link that you want. For this time, I have the Unity link right here. So this is as easy as you can see. Just paste the link that you want the player to go to and open up the browser. And then application.open URL, simple as that. Let's go back to Unity and check if this works. We go to link button. As I told you before, this is the important step to remember always. Link button, then unclick here at the script, then go here, button manager, and then you remember the name, unclick link. Let's hit play. Let's click on link, and then it should open up my browser and then go to unity.com. It's working. Easy. Yeah? Let's do the last thing, which is quitting the game. Since I'm working on my Mac, it does not quit the game. But if you test your application on your mobile phone, it perfectly closes the game. But here we're going to ask the console to write a message for us if our code is working properly. So for doing that, let's go back to our script here. And then the last one is going to be unclick quit. and then application dot quit. Simple as that. But after that, we're going to make sure that this line of code is really working. For doing that, we are using the log feature of the Unity debug. .log, and then we're writing bye. So if you see this message in your console, it means that your code is perfectly working. So let's go back to Unity. You choose the quit button. Again, go to unclick, plus panel. Why panel? Because the main script is there. So button manager was the name of the script, and then unclick quit. Perfect. Let's hit the play button, and then let's click on quit. Bye. As you can see, this one works as well. So we have the link button now, and then we have the play button now. And if you feel that when you play, you hit the play button and you're stuck in here, just simply add a back button here. You know how to do it. It's simply just going back to this script, and then instead of loading the game scene, you can easily load the main scene. I hope you enjoyed this video and you learned something from it. So please do not forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Thank you. See you in next video.